Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about goal setting. Now, you've probably listened to and read, 1,000 things about goal setting before, but what we do here is a little bit different because a big part of goal setting is the person that you become going through that process of working towards the goal. If you've, set a goal before, worked hard and then achieved that result, most of the time you probably realize that actually hitting that result, there's not a lot more joy, or that joy is over very quickly. The joy really comes from the process and from the evolution of what you need to go through to be able to get towards that goal. So we actually reverse engineer things a little bit here at the Wild Movement when we're talking about goals. Instead of just saying, I want to bench press 50 kilos in 6 weeks' time, we think about the journey a little bit more. So the first question that I want you to think about is, who do you want to be? So who do you want to become? What does this person that you want to be, what are the qualities of this person? Maybe they're loyal, maybe they're diligent, maybe they're disciplined, maybe they're extroverted, maybe they're introverted, maybe they're hardworking, maybe they're family orientated. Whatever it is for you, think about what the qualities are of that person that you want to be. And then from there, think about some things that this person would achieve this year that they would be excited about. So I'm myself, and I want to be the person that has a successful business. So what are the qualities of the person that has that successful business? Okay, maybe they are diligent, maybe they are seeking help often, maybe they have a really good team underneath them. Okay, so there are some of the qualities, and then some of the things that this person could achieve that they might get excited about. Perhaps it's about, in my scenario, launching an online program. Okay, so with the launching of that online program, if that feels good for me, now I'm going to go ahead and put some time frames and some specifics on these. Okay, so I want to achieve that, or I want to launch that online program because that's what the person would do who I'm trying to evolve into. Now, what are some smaller chunks to that? Okay, so some smaller chunks, so we're trying to chunk it down into smaller bites. Okay, so we're going from the big picture of the person that I want to be, down to the qualities, down to a goal of this person, and then now we're chunking it down into smaller parts. So before I launch that program, maybe I need to increase my database. Okay, that might be the first step. That might be the first chunk. So you want to get as many chunks as possible, so then we can break them up into habits. Okay, so if I need to increase my database, maybe a habit that I need to do is daily marketing. Okay, so I get opt-ins to a newsletter, for example, so I can increase that database. And then with that habit, I want to actually schedule it into my day, and I want to set up systems so there is less friction and less barriers to actually making those habits happen. So for example, above, some friction might be, I don't have time in my day to do marketing, it normally gets left behind. Okay, so how could I work around this? Okay, maybe I schedule it as the very first thing I do every day, so nothing else gets in the way of that. I can also build in some rewards for myself. So once I start ticking these things off, I get a positive feedback loop about doing them. Okay, so next things around those habits is we want to set up some systems for accountability. So here at the Wild Movement, okay, you've got a coach that will check in with you either weekly or monthly, depending on what your opt-in is for that. But we're also here just 24/7. But otherwise, whatever those habits are, really think about the people around you, okay? The people around you are really going to determine the success of your habits. So if those people around you are supporting those habits, okay, or maybe you live with a housemate who is a sloth and likes to sleep until 11 a.m. and getting up and working out in the garage next to his bedroom is going to piss him off, okay? So that would be something about environment that would be working against you. So really try and set up some accountability and do that by, first of all, looking around you. You can use other things for accountability, like there's the app called Done, which is very effective. You can tell more people about it. The more people you tell, the more explicit you are with it, and the more likely you are to follow through the process. You can simply just have it up on a whiteboard in your kitchen and tick it off every single day when you do it. So whatever actions you choose to keep yourself accountable, the main principle is the consistency of doing that. So then I want you to think about how you're going to feel when these habits become a part of you. Okay, so what will change with your life when these habits become part of your everyday being? Okay, really try and connect as much emotion to that as you can. And last couple of thoughts around the whole process is something that I touched on before, and that is just that consistency beats intensity every single day of the week with this. Okay, so instead of going hard at it for 1 week and then falling off the bandwagon, just go a little bit less hard, but do it daily. Okay, and it's just that it's exactly like learning a new skill, because that's essentially what you're doing is you're connecting new neurons to make that action easier for yourself. Okay, so, and the best way to learn a new skill is through frequency, not through intensity. So just to recap, guys, start off with a really big picture of who you want to be, and then we're just working our way down. Okay, there's a worksheet on here to help you guys out. Happy goal setting.